Their condolences following the death of His Holiness Pope Francis, who passed away on Monday. Now, at the Apostolic Nunciature in Nairobi, a steady stream of dignitaries is signing the condolence book in his memory. Early today, National Assembly Speaker Moses Wetangula and former Prime Minister Raila Odinga led a delegation of members of Parliament to pay their respects. Speaker Wetangula described Pope Francis as a man who led a life of humility and peace.
At the Apostolic Nunciature in Nairobi, various leaders arrived with somber faces and heavy hearts to sign the condolence book and pay their final respects to the late Pope Francis. Speaker of the National Assembly Moses Wetangula, former Prime Minister Raila Odinga, and several members of Parliament were received by the Pope's representative to Kenya, the Apostolic Nuncio. Speaker Wetangula, a known devout Catholic, mourned a man he said dedicated his life to humanity and peaceful coexistence.
As Kenyans and as the Catholic family, we always cherish our Pope. We always love our Pope. And in 2015, Pope Francis visited Kenya, and he left an indelible mark on the minds of Kenyans.
Wetangula further stated that he will be representing President William Ruto at the burial slated for Saturday at the Vatican Square.
He has nominated me and instructed me to represent him at the burial of the Pope on Saturday. So I'll be leaving tonight for Rome to go and join other world leaders in sending off our Pope.
On his part, ODM party leader Raila Odinga recalled how Pope Francis touched the lives of many around the world and spoke of the lasting impact his death will have on future generations.
He was a very charitable person, and he has traveled the length and the breadth of the world, like any other pope before him.
Describing the Pope as a true embodiment of Christianity, Odinga said his death is a great loss to all people around the world.
Pope from the global south, and he exemplified the spirit of hope, of reconciliation, and of...
Meanwhile, in the Vatican, the high number of mourners forced authorities to keep St. Peter's Basilica open throughout. Basilica was closed for only an hour on Thursday morning for cleaning. Initially, access to the church had been scheduled to stop at midnight, but hours were extended to accommodate the large crowds coming to pay their last respects. The Holy Father passed away on Monday at the age of 88 after suffering a stroke. Earlier this year, he had been hospitalized for 5 weeks with severe double pneumonia. Pope Francis will be laid to rest on Saturday at St. Peter's Basilica in Vatican City. Andrine Kilemi, TV 47.